A warm good afternoon to all of you present here. Today, my name is Dipali and I will be your host. As you all know, today in our school, we are, uh, we are, we have debate competition. First of all, I will welcome our respected teachers, Honorable Vice Principal Sir, and our shining participants and students. How lovely is our day? Today, our ambience and the aura of our surrounding is very calm and peaceful. Before, before calling the participants, I would invite our Vice Principal Sir to motivate our participants.
Dear respected our Dhaka sir, CCA in charge, most respected principal sir who is not here, but since our recording team, our technical team is active enough, the entire program will be recorded. Our principal sir certainly will witness. So my respected principal sir, Dhaka sir, the CCA in charge, respected house in charges, honorable judges. The three judges we have is CB Meena madam, Rath sir and Sunil sir, timekeeper, our Naren Singh ji, technical team, and audience, and the most important people, the participants. I welcome you all, first of all, in this big show, which is debate. And the winners of this debate will have furthermore participation at inter-school level in Rawatbhata. So some more things are there, plenty of more options are there, opportunities are there. You have to pick, you have to grab, and you have to grow further. Why speaking skills and debating skills are important? Because you know how much is one factor, but how much you are able to speak, how much you are able to express, that is sometimes more important than how much you know. The importance of speaking is this much, that even ordinary people, the people who are average in knowledge, when they come to stage, when they speak, they shine like anything. So a person who has excellent speaking abilities, although having ordinary knowledge, may excel. At the same time, there may be people who have excellent knowledge, but they do not know how to speak and where and when and what to speak. Such things certainly will have adverse impacts on our lives. So that is why it is very important to gain knowledge. At the same time, this is also very important to express yourself. And that expression will be developed through habit only. So that habit we have to inculcate. Entire CCA team is ready with their plans. Host is ready. I want to know whether participants are ready. Are you? In the right hand side, I think the participants are there. So best wishes to all. Best wishes to your guide, your housemasters, and also, of course, to your parents. I must thank them, because without the support of the parents, school cannot function, school cannot run. This is a strong backing from parent side that ACS2 is marching ahead on the path of success. It is growing because of the support, strong support from parent side. Thank you to them, and best wishes to participants for today's event. Thank you.
Today we have brilliant debate competitors. Before calling the participants, I would introduce the juries and the judges of today. Shri UN Rath sir, Shri SK Yadav sir, and not but the last but not the least, CP Meena ma'am. There are this competition is for inter-house debate competition. There are two groups, seniors and juniors. We will start from senior group. The title of the senior group is India has made a significant progress in the past 75 years. I would like to call the first contestant, Name Aditya Nishchar from class 10th.
Good morning. My name is Aditya Nishal. Good morning. My name is Aditya Nishal. I study in class 10th. Today I am presenting my views in the favor of significant development made by India in last 75 years. As we know that India is celebrating 75 years of independence as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Our journey from the poison of slavery to the nectar of freedom was full of challenges and troubles. Our effort for development and progress of the nation can't be ignored easily. By closing our eyes towards the development of nation doesn't mean that we have not made any development or progress in last 75 years. One of the example of development is the land on which we all are standing today. Yes, I am talking about Rawatbhata, a nuclear city in India, which is the greatest example of development in the country. It tells us how we started from 220 megawatt nuclear reactors to indigenous 700 megawatt nuclear reactor. It has been possible due to hard work and tireless efforts of our great scientists and our government policies. India has made significant development in various sectors, including education, agriculture, road, railway, power sector, defense, etc. It is only because of our knowledge, ability, and development that we have a good reputation in the world. We everyone look at us with dignity and respect. Instead of choosing the path of dependence, we have chosen the path of self reliance, and instead of choosing destruction, we have chosen the path of development. Few examples of development in India in last 75 years are: green revolution in the field of agriculture has made India self reliant in food grain producing. White revolution in the field of dairy sector has made India a self sufficient milk producing country. India has made improvements in life expectancy, and it has increased from around 32 years in 1947 to over 70 years in 2022. India is the fifth largest economic country with a GDP of 147 lakh crores, and contributing 8% to the total world's GDP. India is the third largest energy generator in Asia and has the third largest road network in the world. India has made development in digital sectors also. During COVID pandemics, we have seen online classes and work from home, which are examples of development in digital sectors. India has launched 104 satellites in single launch. Chandrayaan missions, Mangalyaan missions are all examples of space development in space technology. As we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, it is our responsibility to make a new India of our aspirations. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your precious words, Aditya. Now, I will like to invite Gautam Chauhan of Greenhouse 10th A. He is absent. Tejas Chaudhary, 9th A. You have to speak only for 2 to 3 minutes.
Good morning, everyone. I, Tej Chaudhary from class 9th, is standing in front of you to speak in the favor of the topic that India has the progress in the last 75 years. So I am very glad to say that my India has developed in the last 75 years with the help of technology. With the help of technology, we develop in every fields like traveling, service, healthcare, education. For example, in the COVID times when we are at home, we are not able to come outside, but through online mode we can do anything. It is very easy. Like by doing payment, we have to not use like cash. We have the UPI and payment, these type of online services that we can use, and these are much faster that we can think. We have never think in the like 2019 that we have these type of things. Now, as we all know, after the independence, in rural areas, people has to go many kilometers for the treatment operations. But the development of the government, how they set up the hospitals in the rural area, this is very good and is essential for the villagers. That how they go to the nearby hospital in free of cost. They're having the medicines and operations, and the transportation system of the village is also nearly very good. Now the education system is also nearly much big. uh, After the independence, many educational platforms and came in the many educational cities. Like they wanted much more money, but after the independence, people are not at the stage that they are giving much more money. And many platforms like YouTube giving much education is not less, is giving much education, and people attend gaining it. Uh, I have an example that many people came on it, give education in free of cost. It is only beneficial for us. And as we I have a question you for all: in which state we are living? The answer is Rajasthan. Rajasthan has the most illiteracy rate, but after the development of mental health, the government is many schemes are being launched by the government that study for the girls, they have to come out. But many people in village, or I'm not targeting all the one, but some of them are only saying the girls to be at home, do household work. This is not, they have but after the development, girls are coming out, girls are doing work. In such cases we have seen that that girls are doing much more better. They are much skilled, educated than the men, and all are more educated. So at last, I only want to say that be educated, and I am very glad and happy that after 75 years of independence, we are at a high level and developed. Thank you.
Thank you, Tejas. Now, I would like to call Dikshita Ray. Please, a big round of applause for him or her to come on the stage.
We are saying that India has progressed a lot in last 75 years, but whether we have ever checked that was it a real growth or just a virtual and unsatisfactory growth. Hey there, I'm Dishtaraj, and I totally oppose and disagree with the statement, because we have never compared that what is the growth right now and what should be the actual growth. Yes, we are clapping for the students from premier institutes, and we are proudly talking about them, but we are never showing our concern for those lakhs of students who are lagging behind due to the lack of access to education. Even when we are having highly educated students, we are not able to use them. Rather than that, other countries are using and draining our brains, and this is the reason why I'm saying that India is still developing and not yet developed. Now, not only constructing a building named hospital is essential, but also the infrastructure with the availability of all the medical equipments and medical staffs is necessary. Yes, this is true that we have made hospitals in every corners of our country, but still hospitals are deficient of doctors. Why? Why still rural patients have to run to cities for treatment? Is this what we call development? No, you can't call it development. And then in sports, we have seen players getting medals, but we haven't seen the stories and the struggles that they have faced before their victory. And also, we are being satisfied with just 5 medals, 10 medals, and we are not trying to get all the medals to our country itself. And this is the reason why India is still lagging behind in sports. And then on one side, we are saying that India is progressing rapidly, but with that, the ratio of BPL card holders is also increasing. Even after the 75 years of independence and development, we still need to launch schemes for BPL card holders, and this is the reality of India. Then we are announcing progress at every single step. Then what about other countries? Are they foolish that they are going up and up steeply, and we are so nice, we are damn nice that we are still maintaining our position at just 132 out of just 191 countries for the last 10 years? Is this an example of progress? No, it's not. So, despite shouting loudly that we have made significant progress or we have already become a developed nation, we need to search, we need to focus, and we need to review the loopholes that are still existing on our path towards a prosperous and developed nation. Thank you.
Thank you. I request the students to encourage the participants by clapping. Yashwardhan Singh Bhati from class ninth. Please clap for him to encourage him. Sorry, Maulik Chaudhary.
When India grows, the world grows. When India reforms, the world transforms. Good morning, everybody. My name is Maulik Chaudhary, and I'm standing here to present you my views on the topic that India has made significant growth in past 75 years. I'm speaking in the favor of this topic. So, as my previous speaker was saying, I just thought that how can an Indian question that India have not been developed? I think that this is not a point. India have been developed significantly in just past 75 years. Even there are so many indicators in our surroundings which shows that India have been developed. There are so many things that we can see and say that India is developed. In 1947, our GDP was just mere 2.17 lakh crore. But now in 2022, we have a GDP of $3.17 trillion. Even though Britishers took away $45 trillion from India, they are still lacking behind with one position. We are the fifth largest country in terms of economy, and Britain is the sixth largest. I want to ask her, did she forget how we launched our first satellite in 1975 called Aryabhatta? Or did she forget that how we became the first country to orbit the Mars in just first attempt? I would like to end this with a query. Do you think that India has made development in past? Do you think that India is making development in present? And do you think that India is going to develop in future? Please answer it smartly. Thank you and have a nice day.
Maulik, your words were very enthusiastic. Now, I would like to call Yashwardhan Singh Bhati.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Yashwardhan Singh Bhati of 9th A, standing here to uh, giving my views against the topic. A- As we all know, my opponents who came before me, said that our India is growing in education field, but there are some villages. There are not a school present in that village. There were no teachers, no schools One example of that is Thiruvananthapuram village near Chennai. There have no schools since 1947 after independence. It is long 75 years of period. There are no schools. Some of the parts of our India, there have no electricity. But our politician, uh, our country's peoples call that everywhere is electricity. We are the uh, producers of the electricity. But as one village of Jharkhand, there is electric poles, electric wires, but there were no electricity since 1947. It is the long time period of 75 years. There were no electricity. Around 13,000 plus there are 13,000 plus villages. There are not the medical facilities will there. No hospitals were there. No doctors is there. No pharmacy will be there. How a poor man, a poor farmer, or they can do for their medical facilities. Rich persons and middle class persons have some money and privileges, so they can grow in their life, and uh, they can take some good teachings and health facilities. But what about the poor man? Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Arman Eka, he is absent. Divyangi Swami,
Good morning, everyone. Myself Divyangi. I read in class 9B. Today, I am standing before you to present my views in the against that India has made a significant progress in the past few years. India is a well-developed country, but some of the problems arise in the past few years. That is the social issues like caste discrimination, after the 75 years of independence after the 75 years of independence, there has a social illness problem present in the Indian society, and the discrimination among the caste. This is because this discrimination is present till now in our society. However, the Indian constitution provide article 17 as right against untouchability in as fundamental right, but it is witnessed that it is not enough for our society. Illiteracy, developing country like india developing country like India, education is the most important factor to way forward toward developing. But a very big section of Indian subcontinent is still illiterate. Kerala has the highest literacy rate 91%, but Bihar is the lowest literacy rate only 47%. So the Indian constitution provide article 21 as education to right as fundamental rights. Patriarchy.